Welcome back, YouTube family. You just tuned in to episode 2 of My Secret Life as a Steelers fan. But, Victory Monday, baby. Victory Monday, baby. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, man. When I tell you that was one of the most exciting yet stressful games I've ever seen with a Lions fan at that. That shit was great. Oh man, let's talk about it real quick. So, the defense. Kudos to my defense. People have been talking shit about y'all, me included. Too highly paid to be acting the way y'all been doing. It's kind of ironic. It's kind of fucking ironic y'all doing all this without my boy TJ, but it kind of brings a little bit of hope that when he is entered into the lineup, y'all will continue to do what you've been doing these last 3 weeks, which is getting off the fucking field. So we started off with a 3-0. Fucking amazing. We go out there. I believe we get a field goal in our first drive. Then they got they get all the way down to the 3. And guess what the defense does? We bend, but we never break. We never break, nigga. We never break, nigga. Turnover on downs. We ain't do nothing with it. We punted the ball right back to them. Eventually, they got 3 points to tie the game. Cool. Then it got to a point where it got kind of scary for me as a fan. Mind you, I went from one place where I was watching the game with my pops and my uncles, watching the game there. When I leave there, it's 3-3. On my way to the next spot to watch the second half with the Lions fan. Shout out my boy Cole. These niggas scored. The Lions scored. Tesla scores. I'm watching it on my phone and I'm like, damn, it's about to be one of them games where we start off hot and then, we get one push of adversity and it's over with. Little did I know, my nigga, because the number of the game is not 29, it's not 20, it was 45. 45. You got to the 45 as a Pittsburgh Steelers, you scored a touchdown. Because that's exactly what happened on this drive where my boy Kenneth Gainwell, off me. You caught the ball on the ground. On the ground. I ain't gonna get on the ground, but on the ground. Got the fuck up and got the touchdown. The most spectacular play I've seen in a long time. Mind you, it happened with the Steelers, so it had me hyped. Nigga. I'm up in the motherfucking bar. Yeah. I wasn't a secret fan in there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was not a secret fan in there. And it's okay. They punt the ball right back to us. We start driving. We start driving the ball so damn well. And they get the ball to my boy Darnell. And he tried to go for something. He ended up like this. And the ball's like this. I said, no, for sure he got to be down. That big motherfucker dropped that motherfucker. And then we go to the half. I believe we got the ball to start the half. Yeah, I believe we got the ball to start the half. I'm not sure if we went and scored, but I know. No. We had the punt. I remember. Pinned him back deep. Jared Goff got sacked for a safety, baby. And that was the momentum shift. That we needed because we came out a little stagnant on the all. But the momentum shift happened as soon as we got that motherfucker. Go down there. I believe this was the play where they had the pick play with DK. where they came across, but it was a pick. I ain't gonna say it won't. We're not even gonna sit here and say it won't pick. It was a fucking NBA Finals pick. The problem I have with it is if he did not do the pick, he then runs into DK. So, for me, I will take that penalty. Cool. We ended up having to settle for a field goal. So it's 15-10. Cool. They get the ball. They don't do nothing with it. They punt it back. Cool. We start moving the ball a little bit. We get to the 45. What did I say last time? 45 was the key number. Jalen Warren to the left, cuts it back to the middle. Pew! Touchdown. 22-10. 22-10 on the Lions. The Steelers are up 22-10 on the Lions. Cole's face is in his fucking lap. He's not fucking happy. But let me tell you, my joy went away very quickly. Very fucking quickly. Because the next drive, the Lions respond. And I'm pretty sure that nigga was wide open. In the back of the end zone. Something like that. But it's now 17-22. Steelers get the ball back. I was a little panicky. Not gonna lie to you. I thought they're responding right back. We have to make a difference. Right here, right now. We get back to the 45-yard line. We get that boy Jalen Warren to rock again. He gets spectacular blocking across the board from all the line, from every tight end. And I'm pretty sure this one, if the first one wasn't with DK, this one was with the DK block on the outside and DK running next to him. Fucking phenomenal. 143 yards on the ground. Oh my goodness. So Kenneth Gainwell had a 45-yard reception touchdown. That should have been a PI. Should not even been able to catch the ball, but he did, and he scored. Jalen Warren runs the ball for 45 yards for the first touchdown of his night. And then for the second touchdown of his night, he runs another 45 yards. Phenomenal game plan, execution, all around for the Steelers to get to 29-17 now. Two-score game. This is where it got very, very, very dicey. So, the Lions go back to score. Cool. As long as the Steelers can maintain. Steelers do not. Have to get the ball right back to Detroit. And Detroit drives the ball with ease. Down to about the 5, 6, maybe 4-yard line, something like that. And Jared Goff on 4th and 2 or 4th and goal. I think it was 4th and 2. Scrambles out, goes for the touchdown. Ball falls incomplete. I thought turnover down. Oh my goodness. Offense gonna go down there, get a first down. Problem is, Detroit had 2 timeouts, I believe. Maybe they had all 3. We go out there, we run a play, they call a timeout. We go out there, we run another play, they call a timeout. We go out there, we run. No. That's not what happened. I believe Darnell Washington went out of bounds. We didn't have to call a timeout. Stupid. We run another play where Aaron Rodgers or offensive coordinator, Mike Tomlin, whoever, decide to throw the ball. They don't complete the pass, falls incomplete. Clock stops. They now have a play before the 2-minute warning and a timeout in their pocket. First play that they do, I'm pretty sure it was a negative play. Go to the 2-minute warning. They start matriculating down the fucking field, and I start. Ooh, I am stressed. We get all the way down to the red zone. They matriculate and matriculate and matriculate. After 2 costly defensive penalties. Can't even argue them. Can't even freaking argue them. We had a great play where Jared Goff drops the ball or something like that, gets back up, and then we trip him. Right before that, we got a PI on 4th and 2, down the middle, get a great incompletion, but you hook the man's freaking shoulder pad. We can't be mad that it's called because we got the same call on Kenneth Gainwell. That is context for what I'm about to bring up now. I'm pretty sure it was 1st or 2nd and goal. They run a play. It's a pick route. Amon-Ra St. Brown is wide open by the pylon. He catches the ball. It's a touchdown, non-contested. Flag. Pass interference offense. He throws to the back of the end zone. It's out of reach. There is another play in between where they get closer. After the penalty, they get closer. I think it's 3rd down now. He misses a throw. 4th down. This was the controversy of the night. I'm pretty sure it was like 3-4 seconds left. 1 play left. All comes down to this. Jared Goff takes the snap, tosses it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He has to come back to the 1.5 yard line. When he turns, he never makes it. Never makes it. He is pushed back 5 to 6 yards, falling down, yet you don't hear a whistle. But a flag has already been thrown because his route involved him going like this. Can't do that. If he would have just went out, a touchdown, nobody's calling it. It's an over-exaggeration by Jalen Ramsey. But because you put 2 hands on his chest, pushed him back, and then made it impossible for him to make a play, they call it OPI. But as the play develops, because they still have not blown the whistle, even though forward progress is definitely over with, he had moved back 5 yards. He tosses the ball back, ends up in Jared Goff's hand. He crosses the goal line. Everybody in the bar is, oh, yeah, that's a touchdown. There's a flag on the play. What you mean that's a touchdown? The only way that is not a touchdown, the only way that is a touchdown is if everything that we just saw, everything we know about football is a complete lie. He got pushed back 5 yards. Amon-Ra never crossed the goal line. There was a OPI. The refs ended up calling it an OPI. Game over. Steelers win. I'm sitting next to a Ravens fan. He's like, oh yeah, the Steelers are always gonna win by the referees helping them out and da-da-da. Hold on, buddy. That's a blatant PI. It's a blatant one. I don't like games being decided by refs. But I also don't like games to be decided by no calls because you want to let them play and there's something illegal going on. If you're pushing off, I'm not going to accept that. I'm sorry. You're pushing off to get a leverage, and that is a OPI. Just the same way that if a defensive player were to tackle someone in the last few seconds, you want that flag. I'm sorry. I get people want to see offense, people want to see high-scoring games, people want to see game-winning drives. But where is the love for the defense who stops it? Where is the love for the guys who make sure that it is not even a thing? Like, that's why I'm a Steelers fan. I appreciate defense. I appreciate extra effort. And yes, you got all the way down here, but you still ain't done your goal, which is to get a touchdown. So I appreciate the fight from you guys. Appreciate everything that I saw this week. Now let's go out there and beat Cleveland next week. Win the division, lock it up. We have not had a bye since week 5. We need to take week 18 and rest our players. Let them be healthy going into this wild card matchup. with whoever is the 5th seed, because we're the 4th seed. So whoever is the 5th seed, whether that be Buffalo, whether that be LA, whether that be Houston, or really that I don't know, because Indianapolis to me is out of it unless Phillip Rivers has the most amazing resurgence ever. But I feel like Indianapolis is out of it. And also, I mean, if Lamar is substantially hurt, Baltimore is out of it as well. So, yeah, I feel real confident in saying that the Steelers will be the 4th seed. If I can procure some playoff tickets for the low, I might go. But I think I am a bad luck omen to my boys, so I might just skip out on that. Watch it from the couch. That way I can't blame myself for the tragedy. But until next time, until next week. Oh yeah, I'm gonna release. This is gonna be released first, but I'm gonna release last week's live reaction to the Steelers Dolphins Monday night, and then we'll be right back here with the Steelers Browns. It might not be here. Might be with some people. It might be, who knows? But Steelers Browns, that's what we're looking forward to next week. We need that dub. And no sacks for that nigga Myles Garrett. We cannot let him break the fucking record. We can't let him break TJ's record. Not on us. If you break the record, cool, bro, but it won't be on the Steelers, all right? We're going to be sending chips. We're going to be sending whatever the hell we need to do to make sure we slow down Myles Garrett, all right? We cannot let him do. That's secondary mission. First and foremost, win the game. Win the game. Secondary, do not let Myles Garrett break the record on us. Keep Aaron Rodgers clean. Don't let nobody touch him, but especially not Myles Garrett. But until next time, let's break down the huddle. No, I ain't gonna do that. Shout out to Jizzle Adonis, though. Hey, this has been week 2, week 16 of my secret life as a Steelers fan. Don't tell nobody, though. Don't tell nobody. It's just between us.